I care about climate justice and the living planet.
We think you are so inspirational, Greta Thunberg. It's pretty amazing how you have become the face of the climate movement, and you're only 16. We love the way you take on adults and challenge them to be better. You have shown us that we don't have to wait until we're grown up to save the world. There's no better time to act than now. Right, Greta? Greta Thunberg isn't the only awesome girl who is changing the world. We've got 10 of the most influential teenagers of the decade lined up for you. They're totally going to rule the world one day.
Smart, funny, interesting, beautiful, adventurous.
Maddie Ziegler. Maddie Ziegler has come a long way since starring on Dance Moms. The 17-year-old star is proving to be one awesome person. Not only is she a successful and talented dancer and actress, but she's also really kind. She has worked with the homeless a lot. She supported the Birthday Mail Project, which sends birthday cards to kids in shelters. She also partnered with Dancers Against Cancer. This organization provides support to dancers who have been affected by cancer. Maddie is passionate about these issues, and we are super impressed. Rowan Blanchard. You probably know her as Riley Matthews from Girl Meets World, but Rowan Blanchard is a lot more than just an actress. This 17-year-old girl is all about social justice. Rowan is incredibly outspoken about issues such as gun violence, human rights, and feminism. She has even addressed the United Nations at their women's conference. She uses her voice and her platform to talk openly about issues that she believes in. Marsai Martin. Hollywood is filled with big-name executive producers, but Marsai Martin is the youngest of them all. She is just 15 years old, and she is already an executive producer of a major movie. Marsai has been acting since she was 4, but her real big break came with the show Blackish. But then she had another idea. She loved the 1980s movie Big so much that she decided to make a movie called Little.
I wanted to create something that no one hasn't ever seen before.
It's all about a businesswoman who becomes 13 again. Marsai wanted to see this movie with a cast of Black women. She is committed to diversity and representation. We know we'll see way more awesome movies from this young executive. Bana Alabed. Bana Alabed is just 10 years old, but she is one of the most active voices about the wars in Syria. She and her mother began tweeting about the airstrikes in their last few days in Aleppo. She made people realize that there are real people suffering there. People don't usually see more than what the news tells them, but Bana showed us exactly how war affects children like her. She continues to tweet about issues and is rubbing shoulders with other activists. Jojo Siwa. We've got another Dance Moms alum on this list. Jojo with the Bobo has built a business empire. She's just 16 and owns one of the most successful businesses out there. She has used her musical and dancing talents to build an iconic brand. Her merch includes everything from sparkly clothes to fruit snacks. Her face is inside stores like Walmart and Target, and she does it all with a huge grin on her face. She is super business savvy. Naomi Wadler. Naomi Wadler might be one of the most influential 12-year-olds of all time. When she was just 11, she began using her First Amendment right to protest. She led a walkout at her school to protest gun violence. She was asked to speak at the National March for Our Lives.
We walked out for 18 minutes, adding a minute to honor Cortland Arrington.
And she is giving a voice to African American women who have lost their lives to gun violence. She says she is speaking up for the girls who don't make the evening news but are still lost to gun violence. Sadie Sink. You probably recognize Sadie Sink from Stranger Things, but did you know that she is a big advocate for animal rights and veganism? Sadie is only 17, and she is already making waves. She models for brands created by vegan designers. She tries to be a chill advocate and not too pushy, but she openly talks about the way animals are treated and how veganism can help save the planet. She is definitely using her fame for causes she cares about. Marley Dias. Marley Dias is just 14, and she has been promoting diversity in literature since 2015. She told her mom she was tired of every book being about white boys and dogs, so she started the 1,000 Black Girl Books campaign. The goal was to collect and donate 1,000 books with Black girl main characters. The campaign exploded. She works alongside policymakers on how to increase diversity in literature. This young woman is a published author herself. Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg is everywhere these days. This 16-year-old Swedish girl is one of the leading activists for climate change policies. She built a zero-emissions boat to come to America as a statement about renewable energy. She started a school strike. She speaks to government agencies like the UN.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words.
And tells them that they are failing her generation by refusing to give climate change the attention it deserves. Payal Jangid. When Payal Jangid was just 11 years old, she was being forced into a child marriage. Now she fights to keep other girls from having to get married as children. Payal managed to put an end to child marriage in her village and India, and she has succeeded in ending it in several other places too. She just became the first Indian woman to win the Changemaker Award by the Gates Foundation. Which of these girls do you think is the most inspiring and why? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to The Things and give this video a big thumbs up. We'll see you next time.